podcast start.
One.
Yo, welcome back to the 1257 Party Podcast. It's me.
Pod Party.
Pod Party. Yeah, man.
All right, as you know, I'm your host, Janelle, and my co-host, Carl.
Co-host these nuts, nigga. You have two hosts, all right? I'm not no co-host. We host together, which would make me a co-host.
Sure.
Yeah, man.
How would that make you feel?
As well, like the sidekick?
Huh?
The sidekick?
Yeah.
That's fine.
Okay. You know what? I love that about you.
Yeah, the podcast trash anyway. I don't want to be the leader of this.
That's fine. So when I start getting my deals,
When we start getting our deals,
and they canceled your side,
you know what I'm saying? It's different.
no. So what we topic for today? What are we talking about, Carl?
Sorry, not sorry. Isn't me?
Yes, sorry, do something just now, not
I
true?
mean, it's profound. It's prophetic, if anything.
It's not. It's really not.
Lyrical miracle. Isn't me? Because I'm sorry that I'm not sorry. Isn't me?
That's lame. Tell me about Sandra.
She's a dangerous woman.
She's a bad mama jamma.
Jesus.
You don't know them tune,
so
not true?
corny.
You don't know them tune back in our heyday.
We heyday? How old are you? 50?
It's sorry, not sorry is the topic for today. I was gonna ask you how was your weekend, but I don't care, and I know how your weekend went.
Nigga, you was right there. Actually,
I do not want any information that I already have, and I'm trying to let go.
Toaster.
To us, yeah. Send me a come in with a force. Yeah.
Jesus.
Blessing me, I reap and
Hey, big up Coffee again. I feel like every goddamn episode.
every day.
She got to at least endorse us at one point. You know what I mean?
Coffee ain't gonna listen to us.
Don't put that out there. Coffee will listen to us one day. Nah, shit. I hope so.
Yeah. You know, I was talking to Beyonce.
Hey, hold up. What did Beyonce say? Hold up. What did say? I call her say. You know.
Y'all are.
Yeah. I say say. She say God. You know what I'm saying?
I guess. We were having tea.
Yeah, I mean, when I was talking to her, she was like, "Yo, you're the best rapper I've ever met." And I'm like, "Oh wow, your husband's Jay-Z. That's crazy."
She said that.
I mean, she said that. She said that.
Shit. I seen how she was looking at you.
Hey, I wasn't even trying to do that. I don't want to violate. That's Hove. You feel me? I don't want to violate. But when she said that, I was like, "Damn, now be respectful. Your man's right there."
You said that.
I said that. You know what I mean?
Man,
if she ever listens to this, I'm talking about the Beyonce from the hood.
I've never heard another person called Beyonce.
Oh no, you ain't never been to black people then.
Nigga, I'm black. Don't Jada me.
Yo, leave Jada the fuck alone,
it's just
bro.
It's just
Alright, so you tell me how your weekend was, man.
There was nothing. There's never anything exciting in my weekends or in my days.
Yeah, you are a bland person. That's crazy. My weekend was pretty.
Your
dope.
weekend.
My weekend was pretty straight, man. We did some. I've been in the studio all week.
Oh, I was in the studio too.
Yeah, like not this studio, not our studio.
Not you saying.
Not our studio. We was in New You studio. Shout out New You. Getting some stuff for the podcast. Some photos that y'all have already liked and seen.
They have.
At this point?
Yeah, at this point, they have to have seen it. Yeah.
So yeah, just to show y'all that we prep. You know what I mean, we prep ahead of time. You feel me? We prepared and shit. You feel me? That's what prep mean. I don't know how to repeat that.
This man we just can't have nothing nice.
But yeah, it was a vibe. We finalized the logo, did a nice little video for y'all.
Listen, that logo,
hey,
they going in.
Hey, my Leo brother,
my Leo King,
that Leo King.
As a matter of fact, he's a creative shaman now.
I thought him say
creative
nigga
shaman.
said, as a creative shaman.
You said it, so I'm just gonna go with it.
I'm on for that shit. Like, yo.
Oh my god.
Big up Diego. Big up
Joe Grind.
Joseph. LimitlessJoe, you feel me, for editing that the video matching the music and everything. Oh, and he also helped create the theme song.
Tell them
what you did. Tell them what you did, my boy.
You know, as an artist, you know, we do this.
Okay.
We do this, so...
We?
Huh?
Go ahead. My bad. That's on me. Go
ahead.
Do your thing. Do your thing.
Know?
Yeah.
So, I was on the phone and I was talking to Pharrell and I was like, what do you think I needed to add to this to our intro song to make it really, you know, it.
Oh, you said that?
I said that, right?
You said that? Okay.
And he said, I've heard you played your singing bowl. It's so healing. Incorporate that. That's what he said.
That's what he said?
And I sat there and I'm like, wow, this man really knows music. I said
that's the moment you knew.
That's what put the icing on the cake for me.
His entire career was just like nah.
You know when you get that.
He got lucky a lot. But this is where you were like.
This is where I'm like, that's it right
for
there.
For real.
So I brought that idea. Listen, I brought that idea to Joe. And when I hit Joe with it, I saw his body elevated out of the chair.
Okay. He did the Joe dance.
And he was just like, how did you know that an F note on top of this 432 hertz?
Shut. Yo, you know what? I've had enough. This has gone on enough.
You're not supporting my career.
I'm not supporting your lies. Hey, my nigga played her bowl and Joe created a beat around it.
Damn, you ain't gotta make it so freaking mundane. Like, damn.
And LimitlessJoe created a beat around it. It was really a dope experience just to see the combination of both, and we put it onto the video, and it sounds dope. You if you really listen close, you'll hear the F note being played in the background.
Yeah, you're gonna feel it more than anything.
The vibration.
Come
on, my boy.
You're gonna get this healing just from our intro.
Hey, you gonna get this healing.
Sit your ass down and come get this healing. Shit.
Yeah. All right. So in this episode, we are going to tackle forgiveness. All right. We're gonna dive into why and if we should forgive others and self. And who does forgiveness really serve? Is it you or the other party? What you thinking?
All right, first I wanted to dive into what is forgiveness, first and foremost.
What is it for you?
So according to
the Googles. Of course.
The psychologies.
The psychology.
Psychologies.
Pomegranate.
Wait, I don't already say that.
Pomegranate. Pom-pom. A pom-pom.
You are Aggie boy. But today we're going to try to stay on topic. We're going to try. We are going to try to stay on topic.
You seen the last episode of Dragon Ball Z?
Carla, forgiveness.
I had to forgive them for that trash-ass episode.
There's still Dragon Ball Z still
come on, my boy. Dragon Ball Super? That shit fire, bro.
Like Dragon Ball Z is still airing?
Of course. They got they got a new spin-off. It's Dragon Ball Super.
So who in it? Like any of the old characters?
Every one of the old characters.
They died?
They died and came back.
That just don't make no sense.
None at all. Damn. It's different now. Now they're fighting against different universes. You know, Japanese got to throw in the
multi-dimension.
Man, shut the prove it.
Y'all don't just die.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you're dead, bro. Nah, G, they got dragons bringing people back to life like usually.
Dragons?
Dragon Ball Z. That's what Dragon Ball Z has always been about. They get Dragon Ball.
Wait.
They get these dragons.
You know what? That's why I stuck to watching Dragon Tales.
Hey, that is top 5 theme songs.
Listen.
Top 5. That.
The Hey Arthur. Every day when you're walking down the street.
Hey, I mean, man, big up the Marley them, isn't he?
Hey. Get along with
you know who did do a nice little cover to that? Chance the Rapper. This is
he did?
Yeah, he did a real dope cover to that.
And you said Chance, I'm like, damn.
Oh, Chance. Yeah, nah. Big up Cons HTG. He has a dope Instagram right now where he has his business where he's doing a lot of graphic designing. We're going to plug him at the end. So, you know what I mean? Holla at Cons HTG for all your graphic design needs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and he's also a dope rapper too, so.
Incredible lyricist, man.
Yeah.
Top 5, not 5.
Not 5, top 5. Me being one, but yeah. You're saying your top 5 theme songs.
Okay,
for
top 5
your
theme
childhood
songs.
Theme songs.
Boom. Gotta be Dragon Tales. I'm not even gonna cap. Hey Arthur. It's not Hey Arthur. It's Arthur. Your ass kept saying Hey. You were thinking Hey Arnold.
No, I was saying Arthur.
You said Hey Arthur. We'll play it back. It's cool. It's Arthur.
First of all, we don't need to play back nothing. Yeah.
I'll do those two, and then out of the box, keep it a buck.
Out of the box, yeah.
With my nigga with the dreads and shorty, the Asian shorty.
Yeah.
That's where I got. Never mind.
Wait, what?
I was gonna say I think that's where my infatuation with Asian women came from.
That was a children
Show,
and
she was a grown ass woman.
It don't matter. You're not supposed to take nothing sexual from
her
that.
Cute ass. I didn't say she was sexual. I just said she was very attractive.
Moving on, the fourth one, I guess.
Ridiculous. Now that's 3. So the fourth, damn, G, what was bussin'?
You watched
PB&J Otter.
Oh yeah.
Hey, boom,
shit.
That shit was fire.
I always ask people, do you know Stanley? Do you know a boy who talks to a kangaroo?
Yeah, I didn't watch it often, but that's a nice song. I think my last one though, I'm gonna have to give it to, and this is interchangeable, but just off what I'm remembering right now, Doug.
Oh,
the whistle.
Yeah.
That shit was fire. Doug was fire.
Yeah.
That's my 5. What's your 5?
Oh crap! Like my 5 are more like instrumentals.
That's
like
fine.
I love Hey Arnold. Like I love. I ain't doing it properly.
You're not.
No,
you sound like you're doing Ed and Eddie. Like
no, not Ed. But hey Arnold. It's it's more jazzy and bluesy.
Yeah. That was a vibe.
That was a nice
and I like
vibe.
the animation of how like everybody started popping up.
Yeah,
that was vibe.
And then of course Stanley. I love Stanley.
Okay.
Arthur
for sure.
Arthur, of course. Arthur. Hey.
Arthur.
Chat buddy man.
King Arthur.
And then. Did you used to watch Rolly? It's Rolly. It's Polly. It's Rolly.
Rolly Polly.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Rolly Polly Yoli.
And
yeah, that did vibe.
And what else? Scooby Doo.
Oh yeah. Oh damn. How I forget the classic. Hey, they keep trying to like remix it, but ain't nothing like that.
Not like the original. Where are you? We got some work to do now.
Hey.
Come on, Scooby Doo. I see you. Ready and you're willing. And
Hey.
No, but listen. We'll select the money pull up. If you don't want to hear more.
Hey, drop a couple $100 bills. You see me? US no JMD. You know what I mean?
We're going to try and stay on topic.
We're not.
We are going to stay on topic. But that was a nice walk down memory lane. You know what I'm saying?
Sound like a nostalgia.
Mm-hmm. So forgiveness. So according to the Googles, forgiveness is a conscious, deliberate decision to release feelings of resentment or vengeance towards a person, a group who has harmed you. So it's a releasing of feelings that may be vengeance, hatred towards a person or a group that has harmed you.
And what's interesting about that is even in the definition itself, it's pretty much implying
for
that
you.
It's for you.
It's for you.
Nothing in there mentions you doing it for the other
party.
Okay.
And it's not, forgiveness is not mandatory.
Not at all, nigga. Yo, if you feel like forgiving them. I was talking to somebody recently.
717.
This amazing girl that I met.
Not you going into your. Oh my god.
No. It's just a friend. It's just a friend. No, on God, it's just a friend. My boy. It's just a friend.
My sis.
He said he's just a friend.
Oh baby, you. Not us.
Not what I need. Okay, cartel.
Shit.
Tell him don't thief that out there. Nigga, you in jail. I'm gonna steal it if I want to. Not funny, yo. Free world boss. Please. Okay. If he didn't do it.
Not you.
I don't know, like, yo, just make sure the man can make some music, but I'm sick, dog.
So annoyed by you.
But yeah, I was talking to her, and like, she kind of had this sentiment of like, you need to forgive.
No.
I said the same thing initially, because I thought she was saying it as if like you needed to do it for the person, but she was like, no. I'm talking about for you, like. You don't want to have to hold on to all of those things. And I was like, okay, so you understand, like, it's really just
for you.
You need to release that negative energy. Don't hold on to it. Don't let nobody have that type of power over you, especially for a long period of time.
I'm glad you said that, nigga. Because most times it's men who needs this,
to let shit go. Mm-hmm. Yeah, nigga, let it go. And not let it go in a toxic way where you front like you don't care. Nah, feel your way through it.
Yeah.
If you were hurt, admit to yourself you were hurt.
Emotion, it's okay.
It's all right.
It's an emotion. You release it. And you move on. You heal from it.
Yeah.
And that's the beauty in forgiveness. The beauty in forgiveness, it's you're not satisfying the other person. The satisfactory is for you.
Right. And if you choose to allow that other person back in, or give them that feeling like, okay, yes, you forgive them, so they can kind of release whatever guilt they might have had, then kudos to you.
Yeah.
Sometimes, a lot of times, we don't need to do that, because that's where that's where they can kind of manipulate the situation.
Yeah.
Like a lot of times, I notice people come to someone seeking forgiveness, but it's really just for themselves.
For themselves, yeah.
They're not really
for
doing
that
it.
absolution.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. They just want to make it feel like, okay, I'm forgiven. I could move on. Like, no. If you know you fucked up, you forgive yourself.
Yeah, and that drives us right into the steps for forgiveness. Like what you need to do in order to
Googles.
No, not the Googles.
You didn't get it from the Googles?
This ain't from the Googles.
Damn, where you got it from, my boy?
As an avid member of the spiritual community.
Hey, big up the spiritual community, man. Look, we have
access to like every spiritual.
I'm just letting you know, yo, big up them. We got really dope content on this podcast, so spread the word, man. 1257 Pod Party. Yeah. We also got some dope merchandise.
No, you plugging the merch already.
I mean, just let them know it's gonna look fly. It's a nice little vibe.
It sure is. And then we're gonna make sure we incorporate something for every zodiac. Even though we might talk shit about a specific zodiac, it's just for the unbalanced zodiacs.
Yeah, because I've seen most zodiacs that people consider toxic and seeing like a more elevated person. And they're
phenomenal.
Man,
like
listen.
They still have their flaws, but because no one is perfect,
Exactly.
but they're not as toxic as a person who is unbalanced and ungrounded.
And the biggest thing with it is just self
awareness, self accountability.
That's it. Good, because I didn't know what I was gonna say, so I'm glad you caught that. I was gonna say self realization.
Yeah,
but I guess that works too.
There you go.
I'm nice like that.
So forgiveness. The first step in forgiveness is acknowledging your mistake.
Okay.
So as the aggressor or the person who harmed someone, you need to acknowledge that you made a mistake. So with that acknowledgement, you need to confess and express your mistake to those affected with no expectation of forgiveness.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying there?
Look, I see where you're going with it, man.
I wanted to hear the
But you cooking. No. I don't want to disrespect you with the I gotta let you know you cooking. It smells good.
I put something on the stove.
What seasoning is that?
You know what? I use a little mushroom seasoning.
All right, that's where you kill me, nigga. I don't fuck with mushrooms. We can move on.
That's why you are who you are.
Say what you say with your chest.
That was my chest.
Your chest kind of.
Yeah, that's my chest. But yes, so that's the first step in you allowing the victim to heal.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you need to acknowledge and express to the victim that you are aware of your mistakes and you are aware of how you hurt them, and move on from there. Like, without any expectation of them forgiving you.
And also without any but. Not, I know I hurt you, but
yeah. And that's a major Pisces thing. Like Pisces, they'll manipulate the hell out of you. They'll say, hey, I know I hurt you. Like, I murdered your cat. But if your cat was not screaming.
I've murdered a couple cats.
You have?
The pussy if it did.
Oh my Carl, you are annoying. You are.
And they were screaming too, my boy.
Guys, I apologize in advance.
I'm joking. I'm sorry. I'm joking. Look, hey, shout out to one of my favorite podcasts, and they probably gonna say I'm a toxic nigga for saying this, but shout out to the Joe Budden podcast.
No.
Comedy style.
You show me a friend to tell me who you are. He's not my friend.
Nigga, we family.
No.
Hey, you know what we are?
No. Please do not come on this podcast and say that. Please.
Twinsy.
No. Don't come on the people in podcast.
I'll go on Twin Flame.
First and foremost, people, we're going to move on. We're going to go act like that not happen.
Hey, in Atlanta, they call their friends twin. Hey, what's going on, twin?
Why?
Oh no, dog. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like, Atlanta got some real funny ways.
That's weird.
Hey, twin.
Just imagine.
It's like some niggas that'll murder you too. Like, he like, hey.
Like, okay, we kind of look alike.
Hey, whatever. Yeah, just don't hurt me.
That's weird. Oh
Hey man,
God.
it's they vibe, it's they slang, bro. Damn, twin, what's up, twin?
That's a twin. What are you saying that?
That's how they kind of they saucy with it, boy. Hey, I don't know, man. I don't know. Shout out to the ATM. I don't want no smoke.
Not us off topic again.
Mm-hmm.
No. So acknowledging what you did, the mistake, and confessing it to the victim. Your next step is to work on correcting the pattern of behavior leading up to this mistake.
Damn, does that sound like accountability?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, you would think you've never heard of this before.
Who the fuck would have thought it? You self-righteous bastards who think y'all just know every fucking thing.
The earth is where they stand. Them kind of people.
The motherfuckers who just feel like I can spew all types of maturity and be the most mature motherfucker on this goddamn planet, bro. You goofy, lying to yourself,
Carl,
fake.
release it. Heal, my brother. That's what we want from our kangs. Our kangs.
Why you say with a K?
Because I ain't calling nobody no king. Is this your king?
As you can see, I am not done. Hey, rest in peace to the G, man.
I know, right?
Not even rest in peace. You made like a good point. Like, don't tell them to rest in peace because we don't know exactly what their soul's purpose is. What's the right way to say it?
You deleted the podcast. Remember that we?
We did that on the pod. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yes,
that's crazy.
We did that on the forgiveness podcast too. So this is really
perfect timing.
No.
What were you saying?
We are saying we don't know what's happening.
But
so
we wouldn't say rest in peace.
No,
what would we say?
Peaceful transition.
Peaceful transition. Yeah, peaceful transition to Chadwick Boseman. Incredible artist in terms of his work as an actor.
Yeah.
Incredible person based on a lot of testimonies by his friends and family. And just somebody that really tapped into their purpose knowing that they didn't have much time left.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
And he could have understandably stepped away from everything
and healed and spent it with his family. Yeah.
And he decided, you know what, I want to leave my mark on this world, and he damn sure did that, man. So peaceful transition, my boy. Back to the jokes.
No jokes. No, we're working on
forgiveness.
Yeah, working on correcting the pattern of behavior leading to the mistake. So what you want to do is hold yourself accountable, realizing what it is that you've done to harm that person. If that is a repetitive action of yours, that's a repetitive pattern for you. And if you hurt someone, but your actions are not, our steps are not being taken to correct that pattern, it's pointless to go to that person and even seek forgiveness. You shouldn't even be seeking forgiveness in the first place, but to apologize, but still have the same patterns of actions, it's pointless.
Right. It's also kind of disrespectful too.
It is.
As if like you genuinely don't care about any type of harm that you've done. You're just seeking some type of self-gratification and forgiveness within yourself, which is very selfish and immature. And I hate that shit.
You're so...
Now, I learned the hard way a couple times.
You're so annoying.
My ex, when I was first talking to her...
I don't want to be your ex. You know that song?
Me and her used to date back in the day. We didn't officially like get into anything. I was being a fuck nigga and all that shit. So I caused a lot of trauma for her. And when we were starting to talk again just as friends, and we had a couple moments where like I would apologize, but I'd be like, yeah, but a lot. And I remember one time, without her having to tell me, we linked up again, and I was just like, yo, you know what, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, like. And I just laid it all out there. Not in any but. Not in any like pause.
Not in any but.
Yeah, that shit sounded wait. Not with any but this, but that, but it was just like straightforward, like, hey, listen, I know I fucked up, I know I did this, I know I did this. I appreciate you for even being able to talk with me and thank you, whatever. And she told me straight up, she's like, look, I didn't even take you serious until you came to me like that. And I was like, look at you being so introspective.
Yeah.
And then, anyway, so, and I also did the same with a situation previously where I kind of just released it. I sent a nice little message with no expectation of any response. And to this day, I ain't get no response. You know what I'm saying?
And that's fine.
Which is 100% fine.
That's
because
fine.
whatever I did to cause that person pain, it's not my job to tell her like, yo, you need to talk to me again because I'm changed.
Yeah.
If I'm really changed, then it shouldn't bother me that she's no longer speaking to me because I
true.
understand the level of hurt that person might have went through.
Yeah.
And if they never want to speak to me again, that's their choice.
Fine. And you cannot measure a person's hurt based on the situation. Like, you can't say, oh, but I only did this.
Right, because I don't know what that might have triggered.
Exactly.
What that might have reminded her of, anything like that. So I just got to take that L, man. Yeah. And if I really want to grow as a person,
you have to sit in that space of understanding for that person as well.
And let it be. Yeah. Let it go.
That's really adult of you, Carl. That's really...
I'm a fuck nigga sometimes.
We know. Trust me. There's no doubt on this podcast that you are.
That is deep how you said that.
What?
Huh?
What do you mean? I'm just agreeing. You said it.
No. Yo, tone. That's the first time you had like a solid non-squeaky voice.
First time don't come from a damn voice about it being... Is my voice squeaky?
Look at you.
Is my voice squeaky? I just want to...
All right, Joshua.
I just said Jim. Not the Joshua.
Nigga, it's from
Jesse.
Janelle to generic.
It's Jesse.
Nah, G, I don't know Jesse that.
Jesse.
You ever seen that movie First Sunday? It's a movie with Ice Cube and
when they try robbing church?
Right. Yeah. And then Tracy Morgan when they got like a massage, right? So he getting a massage from Shorty, and Shorty like really like,
yeah.
He's like, oh my God, yes. Right. So he's like, I want you to whisper your name in my ear. So the girl's like, okay. Mordecai.
I'm done. No, sir.
Nigga, I've never heard a voice that deep, dog. Like,
it was a lady?
I think in the movie, she was either dressed in drag or she was transvestite or transgender. Are both words acceptable? I'm being 100% transparent.
Just say transgendered.
Okay. Now I'm asking because I didn't know if that was, because I know which one is not. I didn't know if transvestite was like a derogatory term.
Trans is acceptable. Just say trans.
Trans?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if she was either dressed in drag or she was trans, but Tracy Morgan definitely thought it was a cisgendered woman.
Yeah. Not you coming out with this cisgender.
Come on, my boy. I gotta clean it up because I don't want to disrespect nobody. So
Appreciate
homeboy was vibing. I want you to whisper your name in my ear. Okay.
That sound like
Mordecai.
That sound like choose your fighter.
Hey, that was the deepest voice, bruh. Shawty need to like go do like commercials. She need to take over for Allstate.
Are you in good hands?
Hey,
I can't.
Are you? God.
I sure am.
Yeah, G, whatever you say, man. But yeah.
I guess.
But nah, man, that movie was funny.
No, can't we just have one solid run where we're not off topic?
Okay. Go ahead. I got you.
All right. So the next step in forgiveness, give the victim time.
Hey, bro, you ever watch Love Country? What is it? Love something country. Hey, that show. Hey, on everything, my boy. Hey, if y'all ain't even seen it, I'm not saying the name right, but y'all know what I'm talking about at this point because everybody talking about it. You feel me? Hey, that show is fire. It got horror. It got sci-fi, and they black. Boom.
Why are you booming?
Cause them black.
Yeah.
And they get back at white people.
Do they really?
With magic. Oh yeah, they get them niggas back. That shit fire, bro. All right, you know what?
They're black. Are they black witches? Or just black magicians?
Okay, so I don't want to ruin it because I want you to watch it because I think you'd like it, right? I can't explain it without ruining it.
It's fine. I'm even I'll watch it either way.
No, but what's best about it is like you don't understand anything for real until like literally the end. Like things start falling together because it starts off without giving you any true backstory. Like it'll give you a little bit, and then like by the time the episode's done, you're like, yo, where did this come from?
What did I watch?
Because at the beginning, you have no idea that this has anything to do with magic. It just looks like the civil rights time.
Yeah.
And they go through. They even touch on Tulsa. They touch on Emmett Till. Like you would assume that okay, this is just one of those, but it takes a turn, my boy. So just trust me, it's vibing.
So were there black witches?
They vibing.
I can just go on the Googles and look.
But don't.
Next step in forgiveness, give the victim time, space to heal. Detach and respect their boundaries. Don't bombard them with excuses and reasons you did what was done.
And don't block them every 2 seconds and then unblock them and then block them and then unblock them and then block them and then unblock them and think everything's sweet.
You have something I want to get out your chest?
Nah, I got it off. I'm good.
Okay.
Shorty, help me.
Carl, this is a PG.
I'm just saying I had somebody I could talk to. That's all.
Did you though?
No.
But yes, it's always nice to allow people to be. I that's one of my biggest mottos right now is just detaching and allowing people to be.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so no one, you're entitled to nothing. No one is entitled to you, and that detachment allows the victim to heal in a safe space
without any feeling of like guilt that maybe they're overreacting or the gaslighting feeling and shit like that. So
allow people the space and the time to heal. And healing has no one look. Healing has no time frame. You don't know how long a person needs to heal from a certain situation, and you do not know what that situation has brought up, what trauma it has triggered. So you need to allow that time and space and respect it. You know what I'm saying? Don't be sending subs on the gram. Don't be sending what it is that you young folks do now.
Yeah, man, it's just it's a lot of toxicity, bro, and I fall victim to it too because I get it. Like once, and I think this is to your point of really separating. Like if you're gonna really detach, like let that shit go. So maybe do block if you got to do that. You know what I'm saying? Because I've done it recently and I've done it before too, and it truly feels a lot better. Because then you don't feel like you have to compete and send little messages for them to possibly see, but in your head you're like, nah, it's just a song like a lyric. Yeah. No, it's not, my boy. Like, you know what you're doing. I know what I'm doing. You feel me? So I'd rather just, I don't want to see it.
You know, that's weird. That's never been my thing. Even in my younger years, that's never been my thing, like to send subs.
I didn't like it either until it was done to me.
And they're like,
I gotta get you back. Because I got that, I have a really sick get back mentality. You know what I'm saying? Like in my head, it's like, I'm always capable of going there. And I feel like I try my best not to. So when I feel slighted, it's like, oh, this is a perfect way to just run that back.
You want to play me?
You know what I'm saying? Huh? Okay. Let me just reach over and
let me just pull out a little bit of toxicity.
Yeah, big facts.
Well, yeah, like that has never been my go-to for get back or payback.
Shit, big up yourself, cause
I don't even know if I like get back and paybacks. I don't even think that's my thing.
I don't know, man.
I'm like, if once the situation is over, like if I want to kill you in that moment, that's it. Like once that moment passed.
Why did I have to go there?
Because that's the only thing that's gonna really provoke me. Like if I tell you I want to kill you, really provoke me. But if I didn't get, I'm very nonchalant. Like nothing bother me. So like when I not care what up on the gram.
All that little shit, nothing. Nah, I've seen it. I've seen you vibe through a lot, and then it's like once that person crosses that line, then it's different.
Yeah.
Because you better than me. A lot of the shit prior to it would have already had me on 100.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? I would have already had me there. Like, yeah, okay.
Because at the end of the day, you have to understand, like, it's not an excuse for people, and it's probably going to sound like an excuse, but I know people going through a lot of things. Like, they internalize a lot, because I internalize a lot, so I can just imagine for other people doing it. So, even if they're being, like, assholes and snappy, that's on you right there. If you're being this or you're really out of character, that's on you. I'm not gonna take that on. I already take on other people's emotion for things that really matter to me.
Empath ass.
First of all, don't come for us. For things that really matter, like people are really suffer.
Like genuine suffer.
Genuine suffer. Like you not dealing with your trauma and dealing with your baggage. That's on you. You understand? Me not go take that on.
And I think that's my conflict within, because I could understand it too. Like I'm very it might come off as like moody, but like in general, what it really is I'm fighting with my initial instinct to just snap back, you know what I'm saying, just go, and then also my higher self being like, look,
it ain't even worth.
Not even that it's not just worth it, but there's a bigger thing going on here than what's happening between you and this person. Like, this person's probably dealing with so much. You know what I'm saying? And I've had recent and non-recent experiences where I felt like things took a turn for the worse where I wasn't at fault. But I still had to acknowledge my part in it, and then also acknowledge that like that person was going through a lot. And once I have love for you, it's very hard for me to not love you anymore. Yeah. But it's easy for me to keep your ass over there
in the cut.
You feel me? Like,
and see that has been my biggest lesson for this month of October, for leading up to my ceremony. So I have to detach from people who I think I was holding onto, like literally, like really let go, detach, and say, I don't need that person,
right?
Because I don't own you. You don't have any. I don't have any entitlement to you. So that detachment really allowed me to understand and look from the outside, look into the in where that person is sitting, into that person's space, understand that person's energy, understand how I impacted that person,
right.
Look at that person without me, and look at myself without that person, and understand how it is that I influence that person influenced who I am.
Right.
Because, you know, sometimes you change who you are or adapt to fit that person's mold as much as we might think we are, you know, very set in our ways. We try to adapt to ensure that people around us are comfortable.
Right.
Or whatever. So how did we get here?
We're talking about forgiveness and the state of having to detach from somebody to really heal. So you're talking about yourself right now, which is usual. You're selfish. And, but now you were just giving us an example of like your personal way of dealing with things and your journey right now. Because you're about to go into ceremony, which is I think is an amazing thing, man. Like that. A lot of the things that comes on this podcast, when the topic starts off somewhere, it's gonna always lead back to a lot of the same things. Like self-awareness being one of the biggest. Like you just really have to be aware of who you are, and at all times, whether you're happy shit. When you're happy is probably one of the biggest times to really acknowledge yourself, because now you know what truly makes you feel good at your core. So this is where you should try to like keep your space and your energy at. A lot of people think that I should only reflect when I'm sad or mad, and it's like nah, because you don't want to be in that state all the time. You're working on yourself, you're reflecting on yourself to come out of that state and stay away from it as much as you can. I'm not saying you need to run from it, but once you're aware, you can kind of spot situations before they happen, and now it's your choice whether you want to partake in it or not. And I'm dealing with that now too, where I'm involving myself in a toxic environment because I feel like I'm coming out unscathed, when in reality, even though I might not be feeling the same level the other person's feeling, I'm still putting myself in that energy. So for me to keep myself up, I have to exert more, when I could really be applying that somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? So stop looking at me like I told you so.
Wait, McKenna's look upon you.
No, you're over here like
First and foremost, that's a you. That's upon you. That is upon you. But that was a nice little rant. It really makes sense.
I be vibing.
Yeah, it makes sense.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't care what them say about you.
What you say about me?
What the audience had said in the DMs.
Nah, I know there's some people here that's probably talked a lot of shit, or probably still talking a lot of shit. But welcome to you too. Yeah, you too.
Don't talk to my fans like that.
I mean, trust me, whoever I'm talking to right now is not your fan.
Oh, shit. You see, you make people don't like me.
I didn't do a goddamn thing.
It's you.
Partly.
Portly.
All right.
Hello,
puppet.
You're so annoying.
Hello.
So the next step in forgiveness is working.
Bun weed. Sorry. No. Don't do that. Damn, I work. If that's something you partake in, personally, I don't.
You done?
Next step in forgiveness.
You need to work on yourself, evolve, show visible changes, take action, and better self.
Yeah, man. So self-care. Self-care. Like on a post like Sunday, I'm doing this. Really do it. Don't you know? I have to tell you.
Don't come for the people.
You know, I have to tell you. Like unless it's like your vibe that you do ritualistically. Like I see some people have dope like days where like, yo, this is the day for this. This is the day for this. Yeah. I respect y'all because I fuck with y'all content. But they look 1-2 people where all of a sudden self-care
Carl, I feel like you have a personal.
Oh no, this is no diss to that. This is more like a big up to that person, if you know.
Yeah.
Because you know what I mean, consistency with them content and
Yeah.
always go respect that. I mean, I talk about the other people. Then we're like, Jeanty, your self care needs to be like therapy. Go talk to somebody.
Self care.
Your nails ain't gonna do shit for you right now.
Not my nose or knocking my I'm asking off my damn teeth.
Hey, go to the doctor. You know what I'm saying?
Go sit with a psychologist.
Good
Normalize,
workout.
Normalize therapy.
Go do some yoga. Like, do something with yourself. That shopping spree,
Could wait.
it needs to wait. But nah, all jokes aside, whatever you feel like is gonna be a little pick me up, cool. But make sure at some point you're doing something for more than just financial lift up. You know what I'm saying? I respect a lot of people who can take the time to go see a therapist, take the time to do some yoga, take the time to go to the beach, whatever it is where you can really like be around nature, be around reflection,
unwind, release, and evolve.
Ooh, nigga, damn!
I'm out here. You know what I'm saying?
Say, run that back one more time, my boy.
I said what I said.
You said unwind, release, and then evolve. My nigga, a whole Pokemon out here.
Gotta catch 'em all.
Hey, we were talking about that shit the other day. That nigga did not even catch 50%. That nigga had 6 Pokemon the entire fucking trip. This lion ass nigga, dog. Like, my nigga gave him a whole Pokédex. Said, hey, my boy, go get them. That nigga caught 7.
The most.
And had Pikachu on his shoulder. No, Pokeball that nigga.
Did he catch Pikachu or
Pikachu fucked him up. That's what happened. And then he ended up saving him and shit. And Pikachu was like, Pikachu.
Pikachu?
All that bullshit. And then he was like, all right, fuck with it. I'm going to just let you slide on my shoulder, my boy.
Nah, I thought he didn't catch them all.
No. Ash ain't never catch him all. First of all, Ash gotta have died at some point. Because there's been like 10 different versions of this nigga.
You know what I'm saying? Haven't watched Pokemon outside of like
back in the day.
Yeah.
I see it like pop
It's
up
still
randomly.
running?
Of course, it's like what's that other show that never fucking stopped? Power Rangers. Bro, I saw Power Rangers the other day. That shit is like an after school special.
It's trash.
You should not throw garbage on the floor. And they transform for that. I'm like, nigga, if you don't just tell that little boy to pick it up and throw it, you gonna beat his ass? What the fuck? They out here karate chopping jitsu for throwing garbage.
I'm done, boy.
I'm like, yo, we done fucked up as a people, my boy. That shit crazy.
We said we're staying on topic.
Okay, hold on. All right. Back on topic for real. The world will never know. Come on, back on topic still.
All right, so the next step is making sure you are not emotionally manipulating the victim. Do not disregard their healing process or interrupt so you can feel better.
Yeah.
So that's like a form of gaslighting. Is forgiveness for you a form of gaslighting?
I mean, it can be used as that. Especially when somebody's want to take accountability.
The accountability.
It can be used as gaslighting. But then again, also, people be using that motherfucking term so loosely, too. Oh, my God, you're gaslighting me.
Don't focus on what's...
You're gaslighting me.
You sound like you're mocking the whites.
The gaslighting has begun. It's like, man, no, you're just a trash person and I'm calling you out on it. I'm not gaslighting you. I'm telling you that you're a horrible fucking person, but I still like you. For whatever dumb reason.
So that's something in you.
That's not gaslighting. That's just, it's not your stars. It's you. You're a fucking asshole. But yeah, it can be. It can be used as a way of gaslighting.
I definitely feel like that too. Especially when you're making the victim feel guilty for their process of healing and however long they're taking. So I'm
ready to apologize. So why aren't you like? No.
Yeah, it's that need that we have for things to go back to normal, go back to what it was pre the situation.
I think that's heavy on people that are very uncomfortable with themselves. Again,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying, like they're uncomfortable with it because it's like, okay, nah, this is exposing the side of me that I don't want to deal with right now. So I need you to forgive me so I could just sweep it under the rug and keep going. Mm-hmm. Nah, my boy, sit with that.
Not to sit with that.
Sit with that.
We have to do better as a collective, I said it. we have to do. we have to do better.
Not the collective.
The collective. We have to do better in holding ourselves accountable every single day. Because every
single day. The people them come over here so and do what they man do over here. So.
I think me tell you what me think for you. I think if you stay up on topic, like just good 10 minutes, you go die. You go just disintegrate.
I'm gonna combust.
Yeah, me feel like that.
Yeah, me can't do it. Hey, sometimes I look at the nyum nyum and I'm like, nigga, don't do it.
Yeah. What the hell is a nyum nyum?
You know what the nyum nyum is, my boy. Yo, Lord. The nyum nyum. Hey, let's put that on t-shirts, my boy. 1257 Pod Party nyum nyum.
I just apologize. I'm just gonna keep apologizing this entire podcast just for you.
For yourself.
You
don't gaslight me.
You are so annoying.
Nah, run it back. Continue. You got this, my G. I think every podcast is me distracting you and then telling you to run it back.
Exactly. Like I was running it, you distracted me.
So run it back. You ain't paying attention. That's your problem.
So the next question was, Carl, did you even pull it up?
Of course, I have it up right here.
Where?
The next question is, who deserves forgiveness?
No one. Yourself.
Yeah. I'm somebody, but I get what you were saying. Try again.
Are you though? But
what?
For you don't owe anyone forgiveness.
Not at all. Not even a little bit.
No, I don't feel so. Let us know how you feel about this question. Who deserves forgiveness? And
also in that question, not even just like friends or relationship, but do you think you should automatically forgive your parents and your like older family members? Because we understand that like our parents, especially older family members as well, have like a lot of deep rooted past trauma that in their generation, their era, they didn't get the opportunities like we do or we did to really like deal with that. You know what I'm saying? They didn't really have that. They were fighting other things that kind of seemed a lot more important at that time. Mm-hmm. So them passing it down to us, do we hold it against them?
I mean, how is it that we are able, as this generation, we are able to deal with our trauma from them? Why is it that it's our responsibility to deal with our trauma from them, but it's not their responsibility to deal with their trauma from their parents? Like, we have to hold ourselves accountable at the end of the day. Mm-hmm. So, being parents are not, adults are not, grown folks are not. You are responsible for dealing with your trauma and your baggage. It's you can't project that onto your children and then automatically expect them to forgive you because you didn't know better.
I agree.
If it's not you cutting me off,
it's me cutting you off. The only reason why I'm doing that is because like I would say that the advantages that we have are. It does not matter. Very,
I don't think it matters. I'm not gonna use it as an excuse. I just wanted to cut you off.
I don't think it's an excuse. I'll cut you back. I don't. Go ahead, Jen. I'm sorry.
It's good.
I don't think it's an excuse necessarily. I think it's just more understanding the playing field.
Yeah, like I get that, and
so like I
empathize. I empathize, but at the end of the day, you are still existing in this
for sure.
Generation with
They're
me.
Still responsible.
You are responsible.
They're 100% responsible.
So I'm if your parent or parents harmed you, caused you excess trauma, it's not on you to forgive them.
Right. It's for you to let it go.
Let it go, release, heal from it, forgive yourself. And if in that you want to still have a relationship with them, if you still want to go through the healing process with them, that's all on you. Not because they're your parents, you don't owe them anything.
Right. You can forgive them and stay away. Mm-hmm. You can 100% do that. But, I mean, for me personally, it's just maybe because my parents haven't done anything super detrimental, so I can acknowledge their effort. Mm-hmm. I can understand there's people out there that have had worse experiences with their parents that might just be unforgivable, right? In the sense of how devastating it was. Yeah. But I didn't go through that much. I mean, I went through the typical
upbringing of
right.
Caribbean.
And not saying it's right, but like I was able to survive. And the things that happen between me and my parents aren't anything where, for me, I could say, nah, I'll never talk to you again.
Yeah.
It's just acknowledging, like, no, you fucked up, mama, pops, stepdad, stepmom, like, you fucked up.
Yeah.
I'm fucked up too.
You are.
And I'm fucked up because a lot of y'all fucked up, and y'all fucked up because of y'all parents fucked
Yeah.
up. So I can still acknowledge it, and I see them making efforts, which is good enough for me.
Yes,
Because
yes.
it's not my journey to tell you where you need to be. But the fact that you're making efforts and that we have a better relationship, and you're respecting me now more as a human being because I'm grown.
Yeah.
It's cool. I just wish that respect and that
Existed earlier.
Because a lot of times what we do is we downplay the mind of a child,
Yes.
the emotions of a child,
Especially from the Caribbean.
especially from the Caribbean.
Yeah, because
It makes no sense.
children are seen as so inferior to adults. Like our emotions are not valid.
It's insane.
Yeah, so
But they expect so much, which is what fucks me up.
Not the cutoff again.
Nah, but like keep it 100. They expect so much. The
Yes.
shit that I seen, like my sister, the pressures that I've seen on
Yeah.
my sister, because like I didn't grow up there long enough to really go through the schooling system
Yeah.
like that, right? So I went through it with my parents. Schools up here really don't give a fuck like that, but my parents put that pressure on me. But at them, the school putting pressure on them, their mother putting up with their dad, the competition with it, like, bro, it's so heavy.
It's
and
a
I'm
lot.
like, at what point do y'all ask a motherfucker, are you okay?
At one point, are they allowed to be children? Just that.
Bro, I remember one time, and hopefully she don't feel no way me telling this story. I was down there for vacation.
Not you telling the story and saying hopefully.
No, because it's nothing too bad. But it's like one of those things, like, you was a jit. And I remember me and my stepmom was in a car going to pick up one of my sisters from school. And we were sitting down there for a minute. And we're like, what the fuck going on, man? So my stepmom was like, yo, go up there and see what's happening. So I was like, all right, cool. I walk up there and I go into the class. And I see my sister at the desk, bawling her eyes out. So man, I said, yo, G, what happened? Oh, I'm taking a test and I was about to do the last question, but somebody told me the answer. So I was like, all right, for sure, put it down. She's like, no, but then that's cheating. I was like, nigga. Like, in my head, I couldn't fathom, like, yo, you're so afraid of
Yeah.
like the disciplinary or just the feeling of
the
like,
the repercussions
Right.
coming with you cheating or
when in reality, like, yo, you just said you was gonna do the answer anyway. Like, it wasn't good enough knowing that like you knew the answer within yourself. You would have figured it out.
yeah.
Just the pressures of being that perfect student, and I'm like, bro, like,
If you don't put the answer down and come on.
real talk. I say, yo, you gonna like, she had like a couple friends around. I said, look, you gonna say nothing? No. You gonna say nothing? You know? All right, cool. Put the answer down, turn the test in, let's ride, my G. Because I'm like, get the fuck out of here, man. Or just get the answer wrong. No. I was like, oh, okay. All right, never mind. Never mind.
Oh shoot.
But like to see that, and then even continuously, like not with just her, like with friends of
Yeah.
hers, friends of mine, like the pressures of school on there is so heavy.
Yeah, there's an emotional pressure. There's a physical pressure because you have to wake up early in the morning to get ready to
Dumb
go to
early.
school.
And it's not even like up here, so we're like polo shirt and some
No.
and some Dickies is a uniform.
It's a
like it's
whole
a
uniform.
genuine uniform, like tie for tie
It's
for
a-
a girl.
Yeah, like it was a ritual. I wore pleated uniform.
Like the way that they.
if you cut me off one
No. This is you.
Motherfucker.
You're gonna like this, you know.
Well,
The way that they dictate what women need to wear, the length of them skirts and shit,
Yeah.
like, it is archaic.
wow. Not you coming through with the words.
Hey, my G, I'm nice. That's why I say you're gonna like the cutoff, but I'm gonna let you rock now because you experienced it more. So go ahead, talk.
Hey,
that
I'm
shit.
glad you know I experienced it more. But no, for like my entire schooling up until college,
Mhm.
I wore pleated uniform with a tie, 2 to 4 inches below your knee. You can't even your socks. Your socks can't look too attractive.
Right.
Your socks.
Right.
You understand?
It just make no sense, G.
Your uniform can't be too tight around your bust.
You have some niggas up here, so we can't even tie. And you got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10-year-old girls that have to learn how to tie.
Yeah, what you talking about? You have 5, 4.
But man, I try to give because remember I said the audience up here so understand them lifestyle and all that. They really don't.
Yeah.
'Cause when I came up here, like their idea of uniform to me was like, nigga, okay,
Yeah.
it's a polo shirt, my boy.
No.
I had to wear a dress shirt, get my pants fitted, and
Yeah.
you see me like make sure a brown boot with like, come on, son.
The dress code was so strict, brown shoe, brown socks, black shoe, black socks, black shoe, blue socks. Like,
it's wild. And then the length of the dress.
yeah.
Man, said some teacher would walk around with a ruler.
Yes. They
Bro.
think I joke that. Yeah, and then remember, you have to take in consideration, like, a lot of the parents don't have the money to facilitate a
Yes.
uniform every single year.
Yes.
So a lot of the uniforms that you had, because the uniform itself doesn't change.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same
fitting.
uniform from 7th grade to 11th grade.
Mm-hmm.
But if you grow,
Then
of
when
course
you
you're
go
going to grow during that.
Of course.
Your parents can't afford one uniform every year for you
And
to
you have to go
accommodate your
seamstress
growth.
if you do this. if you
And
do
it's
that,
not cheap.
It definitely. Because
It don't cheap.
it's a market for it. So, you know, so them go price it
Of course.
a certain way.
Of course. But imagine just sitting there sew a uniform with 1 million pleats.
I'm not telling them my grandma was a seamstress and so she make no farm money
Yeah.
still.
Not her out here exploiting.
No. She was just a seamstress in general. Like, she sews. But, you know, so once you're a seamstress, one school time,
Yeah, money.
I like tax.
Yeah, bank.
When you're a tax person, tax time, you know, say
Yeah.
this at the time where you go really,
Yeah.
you go eat. You see me?
Food
So-
I got yam. What would I talk about before we get... You know, so we need to do better.
We?
You need to do better.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
You need to do better, man.
No, man, but I think we touched on the topic that we had.
Yeah, because I think that one was should we automatically forgive our parents, and that's how we went into that. But also, I wanted to ask you this quickly: is an apology necessary if you decide that you're gonna forgive a person?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think them giving you an apology is a necessity?
It depends on the situation. If it's a situation where we both know that that person wronged you in some way, if I decide to forgive you and continue the relationship, I would like an apology. Yes.
Not how you say.
No, I would like an apology.
Okay.
If it's something where I forgive you and I want to keep you away, we
Yeah.
don't need to speak ever again.
For me personally, I don't care for apologies. It does nothing for me. But if I said to you like, yo, I'm gonna still be a friend,
Mm-hmm.
and you want to apologize, that's on you. But you apologizing to me, I don't care.
I can't still be your friend if you haven't at least acknowledged it. You
Like,
don't gotta
yeah,
say sorry, but
yeah,
at least be
you
like,
can
yo,
acknowledge it, like, yo,
acknowledge it.
because I'm gonna let you know you
Yeah.
messed up. So
We need you to acknowledge
even
it.
if you don't want to acknowledge it, I'm gonna make sure it's known.
Me need you for acknowledge it.
But first you go acknowledge it, but
Acknowledge it.
you're not. Me not go one off. I don't want you to sit there and I'm sorry for this. I don't care.
I don't need that. I don't need that type of groveling. You understand?
Like, I really don't
But
care.
you're going more if it's an AOG. Yeah. Like, yo, my bad. It not have to be like the look of mushy, but at least the acknowledgement of it
Yeah,
will make
like,
me know, say, all right, cool. At least you know
that was
listen.
not okay.
Right. And that's it. I don't
Yeah.
need it to sit there and bear out your heart and feel.
And that's the thing. The beauty about it is I've not had anyone in my life who I would need them to apologize to me. There has been no one in my life that has done anything that would warrant an apology to that extent.
Especially me.
No one said any. You know what? Moving on. Moving on.
I'm why are you such a hater?
All right. So the last question that the fans wanted to know is: does forgiveness mean you're forgetting about what happened?
No. I mean, forgetting this, I feel like that's weird. That's always weird. Like, I forgive and forget. Like, how do you forget? Nigga, you probably need to get that checked out.
That's short term memory right there.
Yeah, that's an actual condition. But nah, man, I don't forget. It's just not weighing on me. I let it go. I release it.
And you're not gonna use it against the person.
Yeah,
If
yeah,
you
yeah,
decided to forgive them, you're not gonna hold that against them.
Exactly.
Yeah, but forgetting the situation, I think what we're banking on is the forgetting aspect of it.
Yeah.
It's like forgetting, no, but
I think that's a bad word.
it's a bad word. Yeah, it's not the correct term to use in that case.
I know what they mean.
It's like we're gonna move on. We're not gonna bring it up.
Right.
We're not gonna bank on the fact that you are a bitch ass. But we are going to forgive and move on, if that's what I want.
Yeah, if that's what you want. Yeah, but
Yeah.
nah, the forgetting aspect, that's a weird.
Yeah.
Like, niggas just forget, like, you shot me. I'm gonna have this scar forever. Like, damn, how'd I get this?
I don't remember.
I don't recall.
Oh,
Like, no, I'm gonna remember. I remember what you did, my G. But unless I see those signs popping up again, there's no reason for us to even speak on it.
Yeah.
Again. You know what I mean, once we hash it out, if that's where we decide to go with it, Keep that shit moving, bro. Yeah, but nah, definitely not forgetting. We ain't forgetting a goddamn thing, my boy.
My guy. But yeah, I hope that kind of answered a lot of questions that you had on forgiveness and kind of give you an insight on our perspective on forgiveness.
Yeah, man. So again, like if you have any questions on this topic, any stories on this topic you want us to share, any testimonies, whatever, man. If you want to just talk, holla at us, bro, because it's a topic I feel like a lot of people can relate on. If you want us to dive more into gaslighting itself and not just me making shady jokes, then we can do we can do that as well. It is what it is, my boy. Ain't gonna want me though.
They might.
Not at all.
So yeah, we wanted to do a few shout outs. We wanna shout out Chance.
Oh, Chance, the rapper? I mean, technically, my man's is a rapper still. You see me, dog. But nah, man. Chance, my boy Cons, he has a Instagram separate from his personal page, where it's his business page called Cons Designs. It is KANSDESIGNZ. So he had a special with it and shit, add a Z to it. Anybody that wants to get any type of creation for graphic designs, logos, anything along that line, you can definitely hit him up for that. Or if you need us to send you the page, just hit us up in the DMs and we got you.
We got you, my guy.
Zimmy.
And we wanted to shout out the crystal of the day. Not shout out the crystal.
Shout out the crystal. Gonna be like, yeah.
gang. But we wanted to highlight the crystal of the day, which is the obsidian. Yeah, I love the obsidian. That's the stone that is said to shield against physical and emotional negativity. That it wards off all forms of negativity, spiritual and physical negativity. And it's the strong stone. It's black.
Okay, I think what we can do too is with each crystal of the day, with each episode, we could probably throw up a post on the story or something just to let people know what's popping.
Be familiar with the crystals.
Familiar.
First of all, as a Black American, you should not be making fun of my accent.
I'm just saying, as a familiar.
Why?
Hey, so yeah, man, this has been the 1257 podcast. We're going to go ahead and let Janelle get herself situated for the sound healing as usual. You know what I'm saying? Just sit back, close your eyes, and get ready for the vibe.
So staying on topic of forgiveness, we're just going to sit with the mantra for today. I grow stronger and better as I forgive myself and move on. I grow stronger and better as I forgive myself and move on.
That's it right there. So, everybody. Nah, real vibes, man. Everybody at the end of the day, forgiveness should be for you. Don't hold on to any negative energy, negative feelings, negative ill intentions. Try to keep as much negative thoughts out of you as possible. Out of you. Like, let that shit the fuck go, man. If somebody hurts you, you don't owe them anything. If you choose to, technically they don't owe you anything. Sometimes being selfish is not as negative as people make it seem. You got to make sure that you're okay first before you can help anybody else too. So just keep all of that in mind. Yeah, man.
Yeah, you said it.
1257, man. Follow us on the IG, 1257 Podcast, 1257 Podcast. You see me? I'm the boy Daily HTG.
And I'm Janelle MG. P.
Yes, sir. We be back, my boy.
Bye.
Yeah.